Hi guys. Hi guys. This is the story I'm going to read to you today. Remember, I finished our chapter book yesterday, and this is the book that we would have been reading throughout this week at school. So I'll kind of finish up our St. Patrick's Day leprechaun stories with That's What Leprechauns Do by Eve Bunting, and it's illustrated by Emily Harold McCulley. The three leprechauns sat under the chestnut tree. Ari looked up at the cloud-filled sky. "It's coming," he said, "and there's work to be done." Boo and Cole put on their red shoes and their caps and strapped their backpacks to their backs. "We're ready," Boo said. "But why is it always us that has to put the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow? Especially since not a single soul ever finds it," Cole added. Ari looked from one of them to the other. "Don't be asking," he said. "It's Leprechaun's duty, so it is. And fellows, remember, it's coming, so there'll be no time for mischief along the way." So right here is where you would make a prediction. What are they talking about that is coming? And I look at these black storm clouds up here. They walked in line, the one in front of the other one behind. "No mischief, no mischief along the way," they chanted. But when they got to Ballybunion Farm, they saw Mrs. Ballybunion's cow, Pansy, standing in the field. Ari whipped out the little red bottle of red paint he kept in his backpack for leprechaun business. He ran across to Pansy. "Stand still, my lovely," he told her, and he painted her hooves scarlet red. I think that's mischief. Mischief means when you play tricks on people. Pansy looked down. "Pretty," she said. "Imagine Mrs. Ballybunion's face when she comes to milk you," Ari shouted. He and Boo and Cole rolled over and over in the grass, laughing. "She'll think I've been to a dance." Pansy did a couple of small hopping steps to demonstrate. The leprechauns clapped and whistled. "We'd be delighted to join you in a waltz or two," Ari exclaimed, "but we're in a desperate hurry." "I thought there was to be no mischief along the way," Boo reminded him. And then I'm making a connection to our last story. Leprechauns don't play basketball because, remember, Mr. O'Grady really liked to dance. "Ah, sure, but I couldn't help myself." "Mischief's what leprechauns do," Ari said. Along with more important duties, he glanced up at the tatters of clouds in the sky. "And we'd better not delay, for we've delayed long enough already." But as they were passing old Jamie Bradley's house, they saw Jamie's gray woolen long johns spread out to dry on his hawthorn ledge. Long johns are underwear, what you wear under your clothes to keep warm. The leprechauns looked at each other and grinned. Quick as a cat pounce, they ran across the hedge and stood one on top of the other and the other on top of him. Ari reached up and tied the two long john legs together in a tight knot. They almost fell off each other, they laughed so hard. "It could be great together to stay and watch old Jamie try putting his legs into those," Boo said. "But it'll be a month of Sundays before they're dry, and we've no time to waste." So they have to get the gold to the end of the rainbow. They took a few minutes to somersault across Liam McGabe's gardens. There was a yellow tennis ball in the middle of the road, and they rolled it along with them as they went. Miss Maud Murphy's hen, Bridie, clucked at them from behind the gate. "Bridie," Ari said, "would you do us a favor? Could we trundle this ball up to your nest, and could you sit on it for us? It will be great joke on Miss Maud Murphy when she comes out to gather your eggs." more mischief. They're playing a trick on a lady, making it look like a tennis ball is the egg laid by the hen. Bridie put her head to one side. It's not going to be easy sitting on that, but the three of you were so good to me scaring that fox away from my hen house last night. I'll do it. Cole stretched up and patted her wing. Thank you, Bridie. They squeezed themselves through the gate and tumbled the ball with them. Then they heaved it up and into Bridie's nest. She gave a trial sit on it. That means she's testing it out to see how comfortable it is. I don't think it'd be very comfortable to sit on a tennis ball. I'll be so sore underneath for a week, she grumbled. But the thought of Miss Maud Murphy's face when she sees I've laid a yellow ball will be worth it. Won't that beat all? Cole gasped. The three of you can't help making mischief, can you? Bridie asked. That's what leprechauns do, Ari told her. Along with our most important duties. He stopped. Is that a spitting of wet I feel? 'Tis. Boo stared up at the sky where the sun was flickering through heavy clouds. A thin, cool rain had started to fall. Hurry, hurry, Ari ordered. It's come. We can't be late. They pulled their green slickers from their backpacks and settled their caps low to their ears. And here's where you would ask yourself, when it uses the word slicker, it says they pulled their slickers from their green backpacks, and you can see this is what they're putting on that's green. So a slicker would be a raincoat. But to use those picture clues to help us figure out words. Anybody seeing them racing along the road would have taken them for 3 green leaves, but they were leprechauns, and they had work to do. Get them out, boys! Get them ready, Ari said. They took their little spades from their backpacks. Then they stopped for a minute to look up at the rainbow, blue and green and yellow and pink, that was arched across half the sky. There it is, Ari said with satisfaction. Come on! A spade is a shovel, and you'll see that. He's holding a spade over here. They dashed across Paddywhacker's bog, found the place where they kept the pot of gold buried for just such a rainbow occasion, and dug it up. Ari stood in the middle of the bog. Here, he said. The 3 of them placed the pot of glittering gold in just the right spot and watched the rain curve itself all the way down till it ended on top of the pot. The leprechauns settled themselves to wait. They tootled some grassy stalk music, threw raindrops at each other, and ate the rose hips they'd brought for snacks. They waited long, but nobody came. Once again, nobody came. You'd think somebody would find it, Cole complained. Somebody will someday, Ari said. Maybe we should put up a sign, Boo suggested. Pot of gold, this way. No, no, Ari said. That's not how it's done. There's a bit of magic to finding it, and a bit of luck, and a bit of imagination, too. That gold's waiting for just the right person. Maybe you could be the one that finds the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. The rain had stopped. The sun went behind a cloud. The rainbow shortened itself, then disappeared. No use waiting any longer. Cole took off his cap and wrung out the wet out of it. If we hurry, we could be done in time to see Miss Maud Murphy discover Bridie's big yellow egg, he said. Boo laughed. Won't that be a great thing to see? All right then, Ari said. We'll put a rush on this. They buried the pot again in its usual place. Ari patted the smooth down bog dirt. Don't worry, Pot, he whispered. We'll be back to get you on the next rainy day, next rainbow day. Now we're off again to see what new mischief we can find. For besides our important duties, that's what leprechauns do. And then here's a picture of all the different tricks that they played on people. there's a little area where it talks about like the legend of leprechauns and what people say about leprechauns. So it says, according to legend, the leprechaun is a tiny elf found only in Ireland. Most leprechauns are shoemakers to the fairies who pay them gold for their work. The leprechauns, or little people, store their gold in pots and often bury one at the end of a rainbow. Since leprechauns love more than anything to play tricks, this may be just another one. The gold at the end of the rainbow has not been discovered yet. But if you find a leprechaun and pick him up, he must tell you where his gold is hidden. That is leprechaun law. And remember, talked about looking in his eyes. So look for leprechauns in Ireland near clear springs of water or close to large rock formations or at the end of a rainbow. Listen for the sound of tiny hammers tapping or elfin pipes piping as small voices sing a fairy song. And maybe, just maybe, you will find the leprechaun's pot of gold. And then it's kind of fun to think about, what would you do if you did find the leprechaun's gold? I hope you're having a great day. Enjoy the rest of it and enjoy your weekend with no schoolwork. Lucky you. And then I'll be back on Monday to give you some more stuff to do and make sure you're doing your very best job on it. And the second thing is, I posted a fun scavenger hunt for you to do inside under activities, because it's not that great of a nice day outside if you can't get outside. So that's something fun that you can do, and I can't wait to hear your responses of the different things you found in your house. Miss you guys. See you soon. Bye.